Hi everybody, it's Brian Jarvis coming to you from my Intel All-in-One PC, where I've been doing a lot of writing lately and where I will be doing more writing in the month of November for NaNoWriMo. What I wanted to do today was run you through just a lightning review of 3 distraction-free text editors for Windows, all of which don't cost a penny. All 3 of these things are free. They are great little applications. Now, what do I mean by distraction-free? What I mean by that is that all 3 of these applications create a writing space for you where you can just focus on your words. They're in essence word processing documents, but they don't have all the bells and whistles of Word or other applications like that. Let me just show you an example. We'll jump right in and we'll take a look here at an application called WriteMonkey. I like WriteMonkey. It's a really simplistic interface. It's beautiful. It's a minimalist. Just allows you to come in here and to write and not have to worry about things. There's no toolbar. There's no distractions. Along the bottom, you have a little bit of information about your current document. I can click on it and get some stats and things like that. But it's really just a super clean interface. The way I get to any of the settings is I right-click on the computer on the border here, and I can come in then and I can do my file management and other things from here. I can set my different settings here in the preferences. I can run a spell check if I want. This is a neat little application. Super simple, and I really like this one. This was new for me. I didn't know about this until a month or so ago, but I really like this application. The second one I wanted to show you here was an application called Focuswriter. Now, Focuswriter is kind of similar. It has a kind of a very minimalistic interface, but what happens here is when you move the mouse around the screen, you get the interface. So if I move it to the very top, I get a traditional Windows type of toolbar where I can manage my files and go to my settings, things like that. If I move over to the right-hand side, I get the scroll bar area. Along the bottom, I get my statistics about the document, things. Then over on the left-hand side, I get this little tray. Now, this tray is an interesting feature, and what it does is allows you to collect what they call scenes over here. Let me show you how you do that. If I come over to my document and I hit type in 2 hash marks, and then just some placeholder text here. All right. Now, if I come back over to my little bar here, I get to see these different little scenes. Now, this is handy if you're in a really long document, because then you can just jump really quickly to one of these scenes. Not going to help me much here in something this tiny, but it's a great little feature. But it does kind of point out my hang up with this application, and that having to enter these 2 little hash marks, it's a little counterintuitive, and this application is not as easy to get set up as you would think that it should be. Having been said, once I've got it set up, I really like it. I do like that it does the spell checking as you type, and if you're the kind of person that just can't get past a spelling mistake and that's going to block your creativity, this is a great little application for you. It's the only application I found that had this capability built into it. But my favorite application, the one that I'm going to be using for NaNoWriMo and for other writing projects that I've been using for quite a little while, is one called Q10. This is a tiny little program. If you don't need the spell checker, it's only 360 kilobytes when you decompress it. If you want the spell checker, it's only 2 megabytes. You can drop that in your Dropbox folder, and you can use this thing and get along. It has a very clean interface like the others. It has the stats along the bottom like the others, but it's really subtle, and I like that. If you press F1, you get to kind of the cheat sheet on the settings, and if you hit Control P, then it brings up the place where you can customize how the text looks. And you can do that for all of these programs. You can change the background, you can change the font and things. But really, I like Q10 because it's just so lightweight. It just totally gets out of the way. So, these are just 3 different options. There's a whole bunch of options out there that are very similar to this. They provide similar capability. But if you're the kind of person who just needs to focus on getting words down, these are 3 great options for you, and you really can't go wrong with any of them. I hope that by going through these quickly, I've inspired you to take a look at them and to find one that works for you. All right, and with that, I'm out. Thanks again, and we'll catch up with you on another future version of our tips and tricks and how-to videos. Thanks.